Today is Thursday, August 21st. A few things tonight that I wanted to talk about. First, I bought a fun little tripod for my camera to go on, so it's no longer sitting on a box on a set of books, which is nice because eventually I plan on shooting out away from my apartment so you don't have this, not so lovely background behind you. And I just wanted to show you some of the books that it was sitting on, if only because it makes me feel smart. So the first one is this one, Saul Alinsky, Rules for Radicals. A good book for anyone who wants to change the world. Another one I bought at a dollar book sale. I haven't actually gotten to read it yet, but I'm kind of interested. It is The Private Life of Chairman Mao. Cool. The Complete Works of Plato. As a philosophy major, this was required reading. The last one, Socialism by Michael Harrington. This is a book I got from a friend of mine. I'm still slowly making my way through. So no more books, tripod now. Very excited. Today, a lot of the governor's staff got together as a post-election, post-primary wrap-up. Some of the campaign people and the staff talked to us about what's next, about getting on board with the e-gay campaign, because we're all Democrats and we all want to keep a Democrat on the 5th floor of the Capitol. Mainly the reason that I mention it is I'm reminded often, and tonight is a good example of why I like the governor so much. In his heart, he is just a good guy, really. You may not always agree with everything that he did, or what he said, or how he said it, but to hear him talk, and maybe it's an intimate setting, and so not everyone's had the experience that I've had, but he really truly cares about the people that work for him, work under him, the people that work with him. He cares about the people of Hawaii, and it was a really good evening and a reminder to me of why I do what I do, and why I like him so much, and why every day I'm a little bit more willing to get on board with the e-gay campaign, because even though I don't agree with everything that he's done, and I didn't particularly care for the way he campaigned, he's a Democrat, and I'm a Democrat, and I think at our core, our values are similar, though we may not always agree on the way to get there. But it was a good event, and there'll be more election news coming up as we get closer to November. The last thing I wanted to mention is one of the organizations that I serve on the board for is called Hawaii People's Fund. They've been around since the 70s. It is, in my opinion, far and away one of the most progressive organizations in Hawaii. It's a grant-making nonprofit. We give money to other smaller nonprofits to do good work, from teaching kids how to farm, to teaching kids how to put themselves into different forms of media, news, video. There's too many to name, all sorts of things. The board met on Monday night, and we were talking about ways to fundraise and ways to get the message of Hawaii People's Fund out, and I thought this would be a good way to tell people about it. There will be links down below. Go to the website, donate. The new funding cycle begins in September. All of the money that's donated goes towards the organizations that we fund. None of it goes to me, none of it goes to the board. The staff is funded through other sources, so all of the money that you contribute goes directly into the hands of great people doing progressive, amazing things in the state of Hawaii. And I would encourage you to go to the link, donate, read about the Hawaii People's Fund, tell your friends, and get involved in the organizations that they fund. Get involved by becoming a regular donor to Hawaii People's Fund, and they will be having an annual dinner in November. It is one of my favorite events all year round. You want to talk about going to a place in a room full of hippies and socialists and progressives and these great people who are just amazing. And one of the first events I ever went to in Hawaii in politics was the Hawaii People's Fund annual dinner, and I love it. I love it as an individual, I love it as a board member, and I encourage you all to come as we get closer and I have more information on the dinner. I will definitely share it with all of you folks. In the meantime, please go to the link, donate, tell your friends, like them on Facebook, and that is it for me tonight. This video will go up tomorrow sometime after I've finished editing it. Please subscribe, go to my blog, tell your friends if you like my videos. thanks again for watching, and we will see you later.